Hello, Ashton here. Welcome back to some more KSP. This time as a video, because this will mostly just be. This is like a 3.5, I think. Because I think the last live stream was number 3. Yes. So yeah, this is a 3.5. Mostly going to be time lapse. Yeah. As we do the plane mission that I picked up last time. I'm just going to go through a couple of changes for how I'll make at the start. So, well, actually, well, it is for. Oh no, not those. This one, I believe. Yeah, just going to fly across. If we actually go to the tracking station, we can see. We are currently here, and I'm going to go to these 4 locations. And take a crew report, I believe. Yeah, I might also go down and do these ones. Actually, no, not these ones, because that's above certain height. Supposed to be like another set that I picked up. I thought that was supposed to be like above 10 kilometers rather than above 19. Can I? Right, this is on its way back down. This is the experiment set. And this is the shipwreck. So none of those are actually important, really. I can deal with deployed science. Don't really need to pay attention to that. Yeah. Can I see the flags? Here we go. Here's the contracts. Not this one, not this one. Yeah. So I'm going to need a better plane to actually do these ones, but I will be doing these 4 on this mission. Or in this video. And that will mostly be time-lapse, but very quickly, I am going to pick up on the aerodynamics. I'll just get a few more parts, and in particular the engine. This has 6 times the thrust of the other engine that we have, the other jet engine that we have. And from memory, like 10,500 ISP compared to 6,000. So nearly twice the efficiency and 6 times the thrust. I will also have to update the runway, because the plane that I designed is just slightly too wide and long, unfortunately. I think if I click it, go to, yeah, you can see size 4 meters or 4.4 meters high, but it's just a bit too long from the 15 meters limit that we have. So let's quickly upgrade this. We've got a better runway, and so I'll just give a quick, brief, halfway between brief and quick overview of the new plane. So much larger wings, as you can see. We've got 3 separate wing parts for it. We don't have any canards anymore. We've just got well, several. All the pitch and rolls are from the elevons. I had tried with canards at the front, but that caused issues with stability. Moved parachutes around a bit. The tail, 2 twin winglets for the yaw still. Got a tail segment that goes up, that it doesn't get hit when we're taking off. Got the new jet engines here, and we've also got the engine nacelles for the intake air, and we've got our new landing gear as well. We've got some more lights around to be able to see the plane as well as the ground and stuff. We still have the 4 barometers and temperature scanners. Got some more taller panels as well, but as well as a stronger reaction wheel. If we open the service bay, we've still got the experiment container thing and some batteries in there. Got a Science Junior now though as well, and in here we still have the experiments container and the goo. I also removed the ladders because, well, we didn't really, it was causing drag, and so it would make it turn to the left annoyingly. And we can bring down the landing gear, however it's resting on the engines, so we can't actually reach the doorway if we get off. But we do have a Science Junior and the goo close enough that we can reset it with a scientist. However, we will be doing the crew report one, so we will instead probably be taking a pilot to be able to have SAS. Yeah, without any further ado, let us launch. Ooh. Realizing I don't have the action groups, so I won't have access to the thrust reversers because of that, because these engines do have thrust reversers, and I was using them for landing. I just turn on the brakes, turn off the lights, leave a bit on battery. So the way I was doing it is if you press Alt-L, it locks your staging, so if I press spacebar now, nothing's happening. That's to prevent accidentally triggering the parachutes. However, oh, that still works. One still works. Okay, so I think I've got access to the first couple of action sets. So 2 does. We do have access to thrust reversers. That's good. We put them back. So yeah, the action groups that I have are, of course, the normal ones. Got 1 to activate the engines or deactivate. 2 to enable thrust reversers or disable them, and R for RCS is instead for rotate. So when we get up to about 90 meters per second, I press R, it deploys the ailerons, and so we start to pitch up. So, without any further ado, let us begin. Actually, I will just target great navigation first. And now, we'll take off. Also in our brakes, we again turn these left and right or outwards to help slow us down. Oops. You can see much neater takeoff than the previous. So I am going to get us up a bit higher so that we don't. We'll turn the lights back on. Yeah, now we just need to get across, so I think I'll probably, yeah, you can see the mark effects. We'll bring the speed down a bit, but turn SAS on so that we still go up, get a bit higher, probably around here, get a few kilometers up, and then just cruise to our destination. So, I think I'll begin the time lapse now. Okay, we've collected the first experiment. Now to move on to the next set. I've been literally outside of a room for most of this. Might have noticed long stretches of time where the mouse wasn't moving at all. But yeah, now we're in the region. So that took about 3/4 of an hour. Second one. Okay, where's the next one? I think I'll go down to this one and then across. Oops. So basically going to try to turn to this direction. Maybe I should have stabilizers on the side to help prevent the rolling from continuing. As I keep going over the horizontal. Guess I can just turn on SAS now. Towards this next one. New debris is on its way out still. Okay. So it reaches... Where is its hypoapsis? Okay, about there. And then, from memory, the periapsis is in the atmosphere. Guess it's inclined. Perhaps it should be somewhere around here then. Anyway, back from the map. I wonder how tall this mountains get. That might cause an issue. I think it's saying that I'm behind aquapsis, maybe? Maybe I'm at aquapsis now. Okay, this will be right before the mountain. Go with grasslands for now. Okay, so just one last place. Maybe just go over Highland, see if we can get some more science here. I mean, while we're here at least. Highlands. Oh. Oops. Flying Kerbin? Okay, it doesn't seem to have the specific biome. Right, do we need to extend first? Oh, okay. Oh, fine. Something I didn't test. Yes, and go towards our final destination. Back up there. So pitch trim. I guess instead of this, yeah, I could maybe have the long one rather than the surface mounted rather than the extended one. That might actually be able to transmit data then. Now, there's no nearby runways, I don't think. Yeah. Basically opposite of the, not quite opposite of the desert runway. So I will just be landing it here. I wouldn't necessarily thought, oh, maybe there's a launch site right on this island here. No. And I don't want to have to spend another 45 minutes flying back to the KSC, so I will be landing somewhere near here. Wouldn't necessarily trust the grasslands to be flat enough, so I will be doing the landing over the ocean. With parachutes at the end. I come down, slow down as much as I can, maybe turn on thrust reversers and parachutes then. So what I found, I mean, if I just use parachutes as well, like I brought, that works fine enough. I mean, it splits into two parts, but nothing actually properly breaks. I just need to recover twice separately. But I'll try to do it without breaking any parts. See how that goes. Much longer now, I'm getting there. Here we go. Final crew report. The engines. Still got the trim set really high. And try to lose a bunch of altitude here and then slow down for actual descent. And air brakes while we're at it, just so that you don't pick up too much speed as we're descending. put out the gear as well to increase our drag that way too. It also helps soften our landing, since they'll be able to crush first. They are designed to take higher kind of impacts. Throttling up a bit so you do still have control. Thrust reversers. Okay, well in that case we are probably going to take a bit of damage then. See, I don't think I'll be able to reduce it below 10 meters per second by just flying. Get as equal landing as possible. Whoop! What? What? How did I have enough force to do that? What? That was such a big waste of money, considering I could have recovered literally everything. Guess I'll add more parachutes onto it then. That doesn't make sense. You recovered 5,000 basically, and then just an engine. Doesn't tell us how much covered. Well, I guess that's that mission then. Got some more money out of it. Yeah, that got us another 74,000 and some reputation. So yeah, not happy considering that we lost how much? Yeah, about 20-something thousand, maybe 25,000 with fuel losses. Not sure. 25,000 that we didn't need to lose. Oh well. Yeah, so that's that video. Actually, let's have a look, see if there's anything new that we can get. But you reckon? No, not for that little. Plant a flag on the moon. We are planning on doing that in our lunar landing, so I probably will take this. That's some nice money, and that. How does it compare to this? I mean, yeah, this gets us more money, but having an extra, however many, 100, what, maybe 200 was it? Yeah, overall 200,000. An extra 200,000 for something we're all going to do? Yes, please. So, that's the video and time-lapse. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have, and yeah, next time we'll go to the moon.